Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, October 3rd, 2024. For those who don't know, this is Rick, founder of Hit and Run Candlesticks. Want to welcome everybody here. Say thank you very much for being here. Uh, Move that over. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Everything's up and running. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Um, crazy market. It really is. A couple of quick reminders for all members of Hit and Run Candlesticks, Right Way Options, and BYOB Trading. We have our members e-learning today, starting at 12 Eastern. So gather up, you guys. Go to the appropriate room. You know that it's in the members group room. So just log in there. If you have any troubles, we can get you there before it starts. Okay. Um, I think a good way to attack today, like yesterday as well, is number one rule is to protect your portfolio, protect your monies. Right now, the market is a bit sloppy, choppy. It really kind of doesn't really know where it's going, and it seems like the investors and traders they're kind of pushing it back and forth, depending on the whim of who's got the strongest push at the moment. So stay a little cautious for now. But doesn't mean you can't trade. There's still trades out there. It's a great time to build a watch list. So let's take a look at some things. This is T21. I use TC2000 for my charting, and I use live trading alerts for my scanning. Love them both. Somebody take one of those away from me, and well, I'd probably have to beat somebody up. So um, just truly love them. T2123, this is a TC2000 indicator, and I use it down here on these two screens down here. This is the 15-minute, and this is the 60-minute. We closed bullishly yesterday. It wasn't overly impressive, but we did close bullishly. I'm going to put the SPY here. Let's put the daily up over here. There we go. You can look at the daily on the SPY, and we closed still above the trend indicator. We're below the T line. Below the T line gives me concern. The T line is the white line on a dark chart, and that is the 8 exponential moving average. So, little bit of concern here, but we're above the trend indicator, which is green, and that's giving me that okay, bulls. Let's pull it out. Yesterday we closed with an open body, and that's a plus. And it looks like we're going to open up with just about an inside day this morning. So the big thing for me today is going to be yellow. There we go. Are we going to close back over that white line, which would be good for the bulls, or are we going to close below that green dot and it will turn red, and that will be good for the bears? So we're pretty tight right in here, and this is going to we really need to watch this and pay attention. Another thing, when we're looking at the daily chart, you can't make your daily judgments in the first 5 minutes of the morning. We've all seen where, the first half of the day maybe has been not so great, but the second half of the day, we just roared right back up. I'd hate to think how many people got short and then got burned right there in that same day. So 5-minute chart, you trade the 5-minute chart. When the 5-minute candle is finished, it's finished. When the hourly candle is finished, it's finished. When the daily candle is finished, it's finished. So allow it to finish. A lot of times I won't even trade to the last hour of the day, and because I want to see what that candle does that last hour of the day. Okay. Yeah. So let's come back over here. Let's take a look at this chart. Let's look at a few charts, and then I would welcome anybody if you have any charts you want to look at. Today, I am talking here in our Hit and Run Candlesticks live trading room. I'm also broadcasting on Twitter or X, which you cannot post anything. So the best thing for those over there is get over there to our YouTube channel where you can post questions, and I can answer those questions for you. All right, same here in the room. So I've got a couple of charts written down here. DDD, I posted this one, I believe, last night on our Facebook page. I think this is a great looking chart here. Setting up, get my tools out, get this tool out, blue. Okay, so the first thing is I've got price is over the T line, and the T line is over the trend indicator. And I need to get rid of this one line. I was working on some scanning this morning using the 25 EMA. There we go. That's better. So here we go. Price is above the T line. T line's above the trend indicator. You can see the trend indicator is running up. You can see we've got these lows to a high, to a higher low, to a higher high, higher low. That's a great looking chart. This is a rounded bottom breakout, and our ultimate target is the 200 period moving average. So from about here up, you've got about 41%. Man, this is a trade to be thinking about. And you don't have to get all of it. You know, even if you got half of it, 20%, that would be amazing. 10% would be amazing. So I'm going to be watching this for an entry, especially in the smaller account. And nice little pop out of the box flag, if you want to call it here. But great little chart. We'll keep everybody updated. And of course, if I buy it, I'll post it on the members app. So if you're a member or a trial member, make sure you've got your app turned on, and you'll be alerted when anytime we buy or sell something. Okay. CORZ. Yeah, that's it. Here's another one that I think is setting up pretty nice. We've got, overall, you can just step back and see if that chart is trending, right? And here's our trend indicator. Trend indicator is still green. And see how we rode up, we pulled back here, and you can see we're trapped between the trend indicator and the T line right now. So what I'm looking for is that breakout. We get that breakout, then I'll be looking for it to move up into this area here, 1440 up to 1640, just into this area. And we'll look for some profits up in there. And that's 27% when you just split the middle. Not too shabby. CMG. Now, I added to my CMG yesterday, and it looks like so far okay. We're going to open up at the top end of yesterday's candle. I've been in CMG, and here it pulled back, and we ended up with a pretty decent candle toward the very end of the day. So I went ahead and I added to this. It needs to get over the 58.85. There's no doubt about that. But then I'm looking for 61, 60, 63 up there, moving up. So, with CNG, I think it's a pretty good chart. You can see that trend, and it just making that typical bullish move, upward. That's what I want right there. So maybe we'll get that. So I'm keeping an eye on that one. May even add more if we break out. Another chart, Reddit. Take a look at Reddit. Look how Reddit has crossed up over the 50 period moving average, price above the T line above the trend indicator. We've rallied up and we've pulled back. These are what we call pullback opportunities here. Pullback opportunity. When a chart rallies and it pulls back, that's opening the door for us mere peon traders, so we can get in at a halfway decent price, and then we can ride that price up. So I don't really have targets on this one yet. So let's do this. I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna split these two wicks up here, kind of in the middle. So that would be target one up there, and then I'm gonna go the body up there, target two. Then of course we can come up here to the wicks up there. So that would be some targets on that one right there. I want to check. Are we over the 50% retracement? Yeah, we are. We're over the 50% retracement. Here we rallied up. Here we pulled back. Came close to testing it. So that's good to be above it. That's a good sign for me. Here's another one. OKLO. Oklo. This is another one setting up to move higher. I would just watch that top right up there. You're going to run into a little bit of a speed bump, probably around 1250 on this OK low. I don't know what you call that. Oklo. Nice little bottom. We come up, put a nice little pop out of the box. That's what we've got here. And right here is the box here, and you can see we've popped out. So this is watch for that entry. Those that are in it, 2 thumbs up, way to go. And then we're going to look for it to come up and for about 30% up here, that 1250, and then we'll worry about the rest of it. So beautiful little chart. All right. Hey, does anyone have any charts you want to look at? I don't want to take up all my time here. Let's see. John, I don't know what you bought, John. Oh, you bought you're looking, you got burned on LZ. LZ. I don't know where you got burned on it, really. I really don't know where you got burned on it. Let's see. Bought a bullish engulf at the 50. You got to help me out a little bit. Maybe this. You bought that and you got burned. You're not burned yet. No. Yeah, you're not burned yet. Your price is down here now. Kind of playing with that bottom. Let's see what happens after it hits that bottom. Hey, do remember though, the bullish engulf is not the buy signal, okay? When you see a candlestick signal, let me see if I can draw one here. Say you see a bullish engulf, that's not the buy signal. It really is not. The buy signal is after. It's what it does after. So that's the early trade. You know, you want to roll the dice. That's the early trade right there. But the buy signal is what price does after that candlestick signal, not there. The buy signal would have been the breakout here. So the thing I would leave you with is, you don't have to crush an entry to make money. Don't. Yeah, you'll end up. It's just not good. It's just not healthy. So anyway, do you still, let's see, Devinder, are you still in Elan? No, I am not. Are you? Now, Devinder, if you ever want to see what I'm in, just look at the top, look up at the top in the room there, and you can see what I bought and sold. Okay. And the other day I posted a list of what I was in. I'll post that again here after the morning show. But no, I'm not in there. Let's see, what else do we have? Let me see what's on the scanner moving at the moment here. Sometimes pre-market shows some. Oh, before we even look at anything, let's look at VXX. So VXX here, overall, this is still a relatively nice chart, which is not good for the bulls. Okay, I mean, if you look at it, here we are down, and then we started rallying up, and we're still moving up. So we put in a weekday yesterday. That doesn't take away from the trend. Price can move in a trend like bat crap crazy, but the trend is the trend. You can't argue with the trend, and the trend is still bullish. So there really needs to be a lot of caution in this market right now. Think of all the things that this poor market has to worry about at the moment. There's all kinds of news out there that just probably making the market just have a headache. So keep that in mind. Trade softly, trade quietly, trade easy, man. Pretend you're walking on very thin ice. I always tell traders, especially struggling traders, that haven't been making money when the market's been good, and they traded markets like this. And I say, well, what in the hell makes you think you're going to make money here if you can't make money in a good market? I know it's kind of cold and hard and darn right rude, but it's the truth. So know when to back up and go play golf or go learn how to play golf or something like that. Okay. Hey, good son, you're looking at RTX. RTX, nice chart. Look at that. That's what you want. You want trending charts that are working. Boom, it breaks out. Now, look at that. Let's look at the weekly. I'm looking at the weekly to find out. Let's look at the monthly. So we're at all-time new highs here. All right. Gotta love that, don't you? Nice run up. Fantastic chart. Let's use about 133 up here, 32 as a target. I think that's very doable. Very doable. Boom, boom. Excellent. Let's flag that. Nice one. I hope you're in it already. Let's see. All right. Oh, there we go. Hey, VRT. Somebody mentioned VRT over in YouTube there. This is another nice one. I believe there's a couple hit run candlestick members that are in this. Yesterday may have gotten in. Beautiful J hook setting up. Let's get rid of all this. Remember, a few basic rules, really just a few basic, simple rules. You want the overall market to be doing something, halfway reasonable. And we're not failing, but I wouldn't say that the SPY is a roaring bull either. Okay, I wouldn't say that. But we're not failing yet. And then you want the chart you're looking at, price, T line, trend indicator lined up. You want them working. That's a working chart. Go back here and look at it. You know, that's a working chart right there. All through here, a working chart. Then what we're looking for is the pullback opportunity. Well, there's your opportunity right in through there. Nice. You can see it, the 50 period moving average is right there, maybe trying to curl up a little bit. Fantastic. That's a nice chart. That's an excellent chart, VRT. And like I said, I do believe there were a few hit run candlesticks members who bought that yesterday. So way to go on that. Vernon, thanks, Vernon. Okay. Hey, H-Man, TLT, you enter TLT using a potential morning star. Okay. On Friday, on Friday, the 27th. Here, let's get rid of all that. On the 27th. So that would be, right there. Right there. No, right there. Potential morning star. Okay, I see maybe what you're doing. What would you do with it now? Well, I think we need to back up. Okay, the point is not what I would do with it now. Let's talk about what happened over here. One, like that bullish engulf I talked about. A bullish engulf is not a buy signal. A morning star is not a buy signal, much less a potential morning star. It's what comes after the morning star. So we've got to let the morning star create itself, which it hasn't. And we certainly didn't, we didn't get the follow through. Please, please believe me, everyone, when I tell you, you don't have to crush the entry to make money. And that's what this is. This is just flat trying to crush the entry in there. And now the only thing getting crushed is you. So what am I going to do now? If I was in this, I'm going to look at, well, I'll tell you this here, right there, right smack dab right there is the 500 period moving average. So let's see what it does today. And right now it's holding over that 500 period moving average. If it starts to move up, you're good. But anything any lower, I think I would have to pull the button on that and, hit that stop mark on that one. Okay. But yeah, back up, let the candle create before we buy. Otherwise we get ourselves in these kind of positions. So, but yeah, watch what it does here. See if it can hold, that today's low, yesterday's low, and you're right at the 500 period moving average. Okay. Thanks, Etchman. Let's keep track of this today. Okay. Roasted is saying SQQ is up. Yeah, that's not good. SQQQ is up. So that means that the Qs are seeing a little weakness here. And they're seeing a little weakness inside day. So far, the Qs are holding here. It's not a perfect tweezer bottom. 477.72, 477.40. So, for a $480 stock, that's pretty darn close. So that tweezer bottom, we could get lift to the upside. We have not gone full boat bearish yet here. So, let's see, FLS, another nice chart. See, this is the kind of chart where, to me, just a second, I need some water. This, to me, is the chart that I would want to look for an entry now. Not down here, up here. Because when we're buying a chart, what we're expecting as a short-term swing trader. I mean, don't let short-term beat you up. Short-term is not overnight. It's not 2 days, not 3 days. It could be 10 days. It could be 20 days. That's short-term the swing trading. And what we're looking for this stock to move up, right? Our job is to get into this stock somewhere in here, even maybe in here. This chart is doing everything we would want it to do at this point to show that it has strength to go higher. Here we've put in a bottom. We've had a nice rally up with a gap. You're always going to have some sort of a pullback and rest. What this does is when we start breaking out of things, do this one here too. When we start breaking out of things, what that says is that the buyers in here seems to think that this chart is going to go higher. And that's why they're breaking it out. So we want to get on those coattails, and it doesn't have to be, crushing that entry. It just doesn't have to be. You can let it start working in here. Anyway, I think that's a super chart, Mike. Nice. Here's the weekly peek at the weekly. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful breakout there. So what is that telling us? Telling us that the bulls just might be interested in this chart for taking it higher. How much higher? You can come back here and you can look at stuff on the left. Here, that's a monthly chart. I just put a line right in there. There you go. Shoot for that. Remember to trade the middle. Watch for the price action in the middle. Watch for candlesticks that says take profits. Don't ever forget to take profits along the way. All righty. Let's see. All right. You're done for the day. You take care, John. Everybody okay? Are we good? Any last questions or anything? If not, we'll call it a morning. We'll meet back up here in about 20 minutes. And let's have some fun today, okay? Happy Thursday. And remember, members, our members e-learning in the combo room, okay? You guys take care. See you in a little bit.